It really doesn't. I mean, we all know polls are just polls. You know, it's flattering at times when you're picked high, but you know, we welcome the expectations here. That's what we expect at Michigan. You know, we want those high expectations. Our team does. Now you have to go out and prove it. You always have something to prove, whether you finish last or pick to finish first. You have to prove something. You're always proving something. So. We just have to play. You know, we've got a lot to prove to ourselves first and foremost, regardless of the polls. So I think the guys are anxious. They know that they have to go out and perform and do well on the ice. And when you do all well on the ice, and everything else takes care of itself.
What have you liked so far in practices?
The intensity, the compete level, the pace at which we're doing all our drills. They've been really good. It's been a long time. Long period of practice. You know, it's been 5.5 weeks. So the guys are getting ready to play somebody else. But the practices to this point, I grade them out extremely high. They've been really good. So I just hope that carries over to the games. It should. You know, it should. You usually play how you practice, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
What have you seen from this freshman class so far?
Freshmen have adapted well. I think right from day one, the transition's been pretty smooth for them. I give credit to our upperclassmen for making the freshmen feel welcome, and then the freshmen, they all have something that they add to this team, and you can see it. And we just told them, come on in and be yourself and just play. Do what you're good at, and then we'll work on the other things. So they've adapted well. It's a unique group. They all have something different to add. There's no two guys that can tell you exactly alike or play the same way. Which I think is key. You know, you're looking for a little bit of everything. It's a big class, and we need them to step in and help. And they'll get a shot. They'll get a good shot to prove themselves.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously some spots to fill. I mean, is there a few guys that you can see being in that lineup to start over the first couple of weeks, or is that?
I think so. You know, it's going to be a revolving door a little bit early. I think just trying to get everybody into some games to see what they can do. Practice is one thing, and games are another thing. You know, some guys maybe aren't the best practice players, but you put them in a game, and they can be your best players. And I think that's what makes it difficult for us. We don't get a lot of room or time to just throw guys into games to see what they can do, because every game is so important. And but we'll try to get everybody in over the course of the next month and see what they can do in a game-like situation.
It's a little bit different than last year when you had like the Quinn Hughes, the Josh Norrises coming in with that highly touted prospects.
Yeah, there's no first-round NHL draft picks in this class, but part of that is by design, and the kids we have are a little bit older for the most part, and they've been playing junior a few years, so they're more mature, physically stronger already, and they'll come in and be, I think, more ready from the get-go in some regards. But like I said, I like the class. It's a little bit different than last year's group, but it's different every year. Every year you get a different crew.
Where does Luke Morgan slot into this lineup, and what can he bring to the forward position?
Well, him and Will Lockwood are going to be big pieces. You know, we didn't have Will the whole second half last year, and we didn't have Luke at all. And then they're both good hockey players, so it's going to take them a little bit of time to get up to game speed. You know, they haven't played for a while, but they're both very valuable. They're very talented. They can skate. They'll add speed and offense to our team.